Hello everyone, welcome once again to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Today I'll be showing you some techniques in our kitchen, and I'm beginning with peeling the potatoes, and I will show you some things what you can do using these sweet potatoes. So welcome once again to Klavertje Vier Kitchen here with Chef Viviane. Stay tuned, let me take you step by step to show you how to create something delicious using these sweet potatoes. So I'm going to peel the sweet potatoes and clean them up properly. So I'm going to clean them up and then slice them and cook them into soft potatoes, and then I can demonstrate to show you what to do using the potatoes. So but I'm going to slice them also in big chunks, just slicing them like this. They don't need to be very small since I'm going to cook them to soft. So you can use your knife or you can use these kitchen tools to peel the potatoes. So I find it very easy using this peeler, which is very easy, one of the most easiest kitchen tool to use when you are peeling like potatoes or any tuber vegetable in the potatoes family. So you can use it, you can peel it, you can use it forward or backward. As you can use it this way, peeling it forward, or you can use it peeling it backward like this. So any way you prefer, you can do it. So sometimes it goes faster, like when you are peeling carrots, it's the same way that you use the peeler. So I'm going to clean my peeler a bit so it will be, it's easier to peel. So here I'm using sweet potatoes, and they look so beautiful. Fresh potatoes, they're just coming from the store or from the shop, and I want to transform this sweet potato into one beautiful fine dining dish. So stay tuned so you can see the beautiful dish I'm going to prepare using these potatoes. So I'm going to slice just the potatoes in chunks, so nothing special because they don't need to be fancy at this moment, but later they will be fancy. It will be very fancy, to be very beautiful. So but at this moment it should not be.
MG boy, let's go. Sup staat er, sup. SUP. Support zeker, oké.
Yeah, thank you so much.
MG boy.
MG boy, thank you. Thank you for your comments. Welcome to Klavertje Vier Kitchen. Thank you for being here. And stay tuned to see the beautiful technique we are going to show today using sweet potatoes. So it's just sweet potatoes. I know most of you guys know sweet potatoes. Everywhere in the world, everybody knows sweet potatoes.
My boy asked, what are you cooking?
Okay, I'm going to make a dish using sweet potatoes. So sweet potatoes, they are common everywhere in the world, in Europe and also across Asia, Africa, and everywhere you can find sweet potatoes. So we want to create a fine dining dish, a very delicious dish today using the sweet potatoes. So make sure to stay tuned so that you can see this finishing dish. It will be really amazing and delicious. So I want to inspire you guys here so you can create something using sweet potatoes, not just the usual sweet potato cooking. Yes, cooking is also one of the methods, and it's also delicious. So I'm not saying it's not delicious, but I just want to show you another way of using sweet potatoes to create something delicious. So we are starting by peeling the sweet potatoes. I've showed several ways here. I think the last time I showed also a way using sweet potatoes, using the spirade, a kind of spirade that is like spaghetti. Then I fried it into a crispy and delicious appetizer and also garnish for a snack. Yeah.
MG boy say hi. Hello.
Hi, NG boy. Welcome here with Chef Viviane. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. Stay tuned so you can see the beautiful dish I want to create using sweet potatoes. So it's going to be really delicious and easy to make recipe. So you don't need any special knowledge to know this, but if you see the inspiration, maybe you can create something really delicious for yourself. So let me just inspire you today how you can make delicious meal using sweet potatoes.
MG boy, he say, I am happy to be here.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad also to stand in front of you, also to present you today my delicious recipes and share also with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you for wearing the crown for me. It's amazing. Thank you so much. So I'm peeling it. We are almost there. It's not going to take that long, but it's something that is so delicious and easy to make recipe, and anybody can make this. So let me inspire you. Stay tuned so I can inspire you. If you have sweet potatoes in your home, that you can create a delicious meal using this sweet potato. Everyone will be amazed when you serve this. So today is really simple and delicious, straight from the heart. So I have still one, the last. So I'm using this peeler here, which is so amazing and so simple also to use when peeling any tuber and vegetable, like all in the potato family. So you just use it. You can use it backward, that is peeling it towards yourself, or you can use it peeling it outward like this. So this tool is so amazing and so easy to use. So I peel it, I use it this way, peeling it to myself, or you can use it peeling it that way. So any way you want it, you can use it. So look how simple it is. I'm going to peel it. So do it this way and cut it in two. So I have here my potatoes already washed, peeled and washed. So they are so clean. I'll remove the black spot a bit here in the potato. It's not going to do anything bad to your potatoes. They are not bad, really bad, but I just want to remove it so I can have that vibrant, beautiful orange color. So I'm going to take the potatoes now to the stove. Over there is my gas stove, so I can continue the cooking, start the cooking process of the potatoes. Okay, here is my gas where I'm going to just add the potatoes. So let me put on the lights a bit so you can see it. I'm going to add the potatoes to the cooking water. I started it so that I will not keep you guys waiting, because it has to start cooking, and so the potatoes will be done, so I can show you what I want to use the potatoes for before I stop the stream. So now I've finished. I've added the potatoes now to the steaming water. I'm going to allow it to do its job so that it can cook to soft texture, and then I can show you the next process, what we are going to do with the potatoes. So meanwhile, I'm going to clean the table, my work table, and then I can show you the next process, what I would like to do, what I would like, the next process, what I will do, what I will add to the potatoes. Sorry. So my table is now clean. I'll be right back. So let me just put everything together, what I will use for this demonstration. So I'm going to dice an onions here, one medium large onions. Just going to dice it very fine. I'm not going to blend it because I still want to have that crunch of the onions in what I want to make. So just stay tuned so that you can see what I want to make using these sweet potatoes, because you will not like to miss it. So let me just put away the other one. So I'm just going to dice it very soft, very small. So I'm going to dice it very small. I want just to have the bite in between so that I have the taste of the onion. Is very delicious with sweet potatoes. Oh, I'm going to cry now. Oh no. Oh no. It's onions time again. It's onions. No. Oh no. So I'm crying now. So I'm going to add this to my bowl here while I continue. Wow. My eyes, oh, my eyes, look at that. It's hurting so much. I cannot even see my fingers anymore. Look at my eyes. Even the cameraman is also crying. The cameraman is also crying. Can you imagine? Cool. Wow. Oh, look at her eyes. So just dicing the onions very small. I'll remove the back of the onions here. This is not so beautiful. I hope I finish slicing the onions soon and I can stop crying. I'm so sorry, I can't even look at you guys because I'm crying now. I have tears in my eyes. Okay, as dice the onions is dusted, yes. So I'm going to now also two. So really cut. So onions, clean your eyes. You know. So I'm just removing the peel of the onions. You can also remove the peel of the onions by just, you know, like this, and the peel will go off. So it depends. If you want, you can remove it that way also. So okay, let me go and bring. Wow, Seth, the cameraman is also crying. So in a few minutes we will stop crying and we can concentrate. So I'm going to dice also the garlic very small, and you can also blend the garlic, but I prefer dicing my garlic because I want to have a little bit of the bite of the garlic. So in a few minutes we will start crying and we'll clean our eyes and we can because the onions is really hurting. We both cried here, showing you some of our delicious recipe using onions. So I'm just dicing it very fine, very, you know, small. So I don't want to blend them, I don't want to grind them because I still want that little bites of the garlic. So just dicing it very small. So yes, there it is. So I'm going to add it to the onions. So and then I'm going to clean my table. I remove this and my support. I'll come back to clean the table. So how is the potato doing? Oh, great. He's cooking. So we'll allow him to do his job. I'm going to clean the table. And now we will be fine. So we clean the table now. See, everything is clean. No mess up anymore. So yes, I'm going to saute now. I'm going to saute now the onion and the garlic together. So let me sweat the garlic and the onions. I'm going to add a bit of butter. So welcome everyone to Klavertje Kitchen. Thank you for joining us and stay tuned to see what I will make using this delicious ingredient potato today as the inspiration for today meals. So I will show you how to create delicious recipes, different recipes using sweet potatoes. So I already melted milk the butter, so I'm using a plain butter or just butter. So you can also use olive oil for this purpose, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to keep an eye on my onion and garlic that it doesn't burn, so I'll be stirring it because I want to sweat it and like cook it, but without giving it any color. So thank you everyone for joining Klavertje Kitchen. Thank you for staying tuned. And make sure to drop a like and drop a heart for us, because this gives us more inspiration to show you what we do here in our kitchen. Our aim is to share our delicious recipes with you guys and to show you what we do here on a daily basis, cooking and also serving our guests and sharing our delicious recipes with each and every one of you. So you see I'm sweating it without allowing it to change the color to be brown. So you see it's just still so white, the onions, and while the onions and the garlic is cooking, it's not getting burnt. It just keeps, you know, the color that it normally is. So you keep stirring it. You can't leave here, you can't go away from here. You just keep stirring it. So leave your comment if you have any question and support us. Share with your friends and family or to whom it may be useful if you find our videos helpful. Also check out our videos, other videos on our channel where we share delicious recipes that you can make in the comfort of your home. using simple ingredients. So look at that, we are done. So what we are trying to do here is to cook the garlic and the onions that they are no more going to taste raw. So now you see the garlic has been cooked. So I'm just going to put up the stove. Look at that. So it has been sweated, has been almost done without the color changing. Look, you see it? So I'll just allow it to start cooling down on the table. So while I put aside my cooker. Okay. Maybe in between I can show you something else because I'm still waiting for the potatoes to be ready. So welcome everyone to Klavertje kitchen. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you are having a good Thursday evening. And okay, so Thursday evening. So I'm going to measure this because it's important to be measured. Okay. Sorry. My butter fell in again. I'm going to measure it because it's not right. This in 2. Wow. Okay. Stick a little bit out because it has to be okay. Got it now. I'm going to melt it. Let me make something quick and delicious. So I'm just going to put it on a very low heat. Voila. There you have it. So and here I'm going to add, here I have here, this is flour. So I'm adding here, look at, that is flour. I'm adding here, this is garlic powder. So I'll mix it. Yes, I'm going to add all the garlic powder to it. I already measured it, so I know the measurement. And if you are interested in this recipe, you can ask it. I will provide it. So now I have here some egg whites. So I'm going to measure the egg whites also. So I'm adding the egg white here to the garlic and flour. So I'm going to melt it faster so that I can add it to it. So you not allow also it to color. It should not be colored. So it has to just be, it has to melt in a very low heat. As you see it here. So I'll allow it to do its job. So I'm going to add it to this, and we are going to mix it. And if you find that it's too dry, but we add first the butter to it, and we see if it's too dry, we will add still a little bit of egg white. Okay, so I'm going to add it to the flour. So I'm making here a twirl, a garlic twirl. So I'm going to make a twirl. So you see everything is coming together. So we try now to add it to a mold. So and if it's too wet, I'm going to add just a spoon of egg white. To it. So look at that, it's so beautiful already. It's as if it's a chocolate. So don't forget to add seasoning. So I will season it, because if it's not seasoned, it's not going to be delicious. So it's a savory twirl we are making. So I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, because we are not going to add, we cannot add it anymore to it. So I mix it again. But I think I'm going to still add just a little bit of salt to be okay. So I'm going to spread that here on this mat. So let me remove. So we can bake something delicious also, while we are waiting for the sweet potato to be ready. So you know, you can, in a live video, you have to keep working, because I cannot just stand here and start talking the whole day to you guys. So I'll just show you some of the technique that we use here in the kitchen. You see, I'm going to use the other palette. This is also good. So you have to fill the mold very well, because if you don't fill the mold very well, you will not have your beautiful shape that you are looking for. So maybe I'll use the softer one. You see here, it's not filled. Okay, so now we are going to scrape. So we have to scrape it. Look, here is not filled, you see? So, but you must make sure that everything is well scraped. So if it's not well scraped, you cannot have that beautiful form. So you have to clean the mold again. Everything in the side of the mold have to be clean. So it's a very special technique. Where you don't know how to do it, you will see that your mold will be, the end result will not be clean. So we are just going to remove everything from the mold and keep the mold clean, but make sure that everything is filled. So I'm going to remove everything first and try again to clean the mold very well. So you see, we try first to clean the mold and fill the mold. First of all, we try to fill the mold. So after filling the mold now, I will bring another palette that I will use to clean the mold completely. Okay, my potatoes are ready. So here I have here, this we have to remove everything, to clean it very well. So you see here is not well filled. I see it. So if it's not well filled yet, we have to go part 2. So yes, this is okay. And here is also not well filled here. So we have to just go into it again and then clean it like this once again in 2. You see that? Now it's cleaned. So we want to make sure that we are removing any flour that is in between, so that the form will be clean like you see it. So okay, and here also. Okay, and here I see that it's not so filled here. So now everything is clean. So I've removed everything I've cleaned everything now. So I'm going to place it in the oven. It takes about 7 minutes and thereabouts, and we have a beautiful tray. So first of all, I'm going to clean it round to remove the brownish, you see, so that my tray will not be dirty. So I'm just going to place it on my tray. I'm going to place it so we wait while I show you the other process. So meanwhile, I'm going to drain the sweet potatoes and allow it. You see, I want to remove the water from the sweet potatoes. So I will allow it to dry. So I have here, so I'll just set it back and I'll allow it to dry slowly. So while we continue here with the filling. So let me just place it like this and try to move it faster. Maybe it will be okay. So I show you another, because this is one of my palette that I always use. For that, it's faster than the other one in the beginning. So it shoots a bit here. Okay, now we are going to clean. So this is faster, using this to work. Voila. So it's clean and easy using this than the other one. You can see how fast it is. So we learn by doing and by testing a lot of other tools. We can learn to work faster. You see, tools can help you work really faster. So that is why using the right tool is always very, very important. So I'm going to clean it and I'll bring a tray. We are going to place I'm going to clean the side because it helps also for your tray not to be dirty. So I'm going to place this there. I clean again. So we need like 5 minutes. The other one will be ready. I will add it again. how beautiful it looks already. So the twill, you can always use it several times or even keep the rest in your refrigerator if you don't use everything at once like this. So you can keep it in the refrigerator and use it later if you want to bake it a new one. Or if you don't have a lot of time, you can prepare it, what we call mise en place. You can prepare it and you bake it immediately when you need it for service. So it is a very good idea to prepare before time, so that you make your work easy. So you see this palette here is so easy to use. So you just press it in from one angle to the end and then you start cleaning. Make sure that everything is clean. If it's not clean, the form will not come out beautifully and it will not come out nicely. So make sure that it's filled also first and then you start cleaning. So you see, oh, I'm cleaning into the other one, but yes, okay. So let me go again. So you have to also hold it flat. So it's a pity this is too wide, but it's okay. So you see it's clean. So it has to be clean. If it's not clean, your form will not come out the right way. So it has to be very clean. So even if it takes you 2 or 3 times to go over it, make sure you do so that you have the clean form. So when you are removing the twill, that the twill is clean. So I already removed this. I'm going to clean it again and place it in the oven. So I always clean the side so that my tray pan will not be dirty. So look at that, it's so beautiful. It's almost ready. So I'm going to transfer this to a plastic to use for later. So I'm going to transfer the rest. I will use it for later to bake again, to keep it fresh. You can just, you see, warm it up a little bit and you spread it on the silicone mat and you can bake fresh twill. So you can keep it for 3 days and bake fresh twill every day if you want. So you see, it's so small, but you can bake a lot of twill using this. So don't throw it away, because black garlic costs a lot. So it's a lot of money for the black garlic. So If it's just a flour or so, I can throw it away, it's not a problem. But the black garlic, you know, it costs a lot of money, so it's very expensive, black garlic. So I'm not going to throw it away because of the black garlic. So I'm going to bake fresh tuile again tomorrow. So it's all like messed up here. So I'm going to put everything to wash. Yes, it's fresh tuile and it's going to be delicious. So let me put this aside and continue to show you guys. So here is, I'm just going to seal it up, close it, and put it in the refrigerator. You can use it to bake your, you know, to bake tomorrow. So I'm going to label it because we label everything here we use. So we use it between the days, 1-2 days, that they are not forgetting what is in your refrigerator. So everything has to be labeled. I'm going to use it tomorrow to bake another fresh batches. So let me put this also aside. And let's clean our table, and now I can show you the beautiful tuile, and then I can demonstrate also what I want to show you with using the sweet potato. It will be really delicious and so yummy. I don't know if you know about it, but I am sure you will be glad you stay tuned to see what I'm going to make out of the sweet potatoes. So let's clean the electric stove and put it aside so we have space to work. Yes, his job is done for today. So the first tuile is ready now, I am sure. Otherwise we have to still wait 1 more minute. Yes, while I keep cleaning my table here. So I'm going to pick out the tuile first before we continue with the sweet potatoes. So because then we will concentrate on the sweet potatoes. We're going to showcase now the twill. The first one should be ready. Look at that. So we are going to take it out. I'm going to bring what do you see, my tray. Look how delicious that looks. You see how beautiful it is. I'm sure everyone will love this. And look at beautiful garlic twill. It's crispy, dry, in the shape of a fish. You see it's clean because we made it clean. We made the shape clean from the twill, because if it's not clean you cannot have this beautiful twill that you now have. This result, you will not have it. So look at the one of the inspiration I wanted to show you guys this evening. Look how gorgeous it is using this form, and I will allow it to cool down and I will show you guys what you can use it for later. They are so delicious. They are perfect for an fine dining appetizer. Look, and you can bake it on time. You can bake it on time. Look at this. That is garlic twill in the form of a fish, in a fish shape. So that is garlic twill. So it's just made with just 4 ingredients: garlic powder, flour, a little bit of salt and pepper, white eggs, and butter. Just look how gorgeous it is, and it's also crispy. You cannot miss this delicious, appetizer. I will show you later. Make sure you stay tuned so that you see how I can serve this to the guests. So let me put the tray aside and bring the other tray. So I'm going to remove the first tray. So if you do it right, you have to just remove it without any problem. Look at that. So if it's well placed, look how beautiful and gorgeous it looks because it's clean. So if it's well clean, you have that beautiful flower there. I don't know if it's flower or shape. You see how it looks. So you have to take it out immediately when it's still hot so it doesn't break. So because they are so tiny and they are fragile and they can break very easily. So but when you take it out immediately, you see how beautiful they are. Look at what I was telling you about the cleaning. You have to clean it. If you don't clean it very well, that is what you see. That is what you have when you don't clean. But look at this. It's well clean. It's well made. And look at this. This is not well made. You see, there is all you see the flour or the paste in between. It's a little bit cloudy, but this is well made. So you have to make sure that it's well cleaned. Look, so you don't have any form of, look at, it's very well cleaned. So you have this beautiful flour and you can just make it in few minutes using the technique that I just showed. They are so delicious and crunchy. Oh my god, they're so beautiful and they are so delicious also. Now let me bring out the next 3. So here they are. So I'm removing them. Again. So it's just the same. So just allow them to rest on the roaster So you see how beautiful they look. You can use it to design any dish. You can use it as garlic. You can use it to design any dish. I love them so much. So they are so crispy. So voila, I'll put it aside and I'll show you later. So they are so good. I'll just put it here aside. Then later I will show you what we can do. So let's continue now. So I have here the sweet potato. It has been cooked. So I'm just going to take a bit. I'm not using all the sweet potatoes. So let me show you. I'll take a bit from the sweet potatoes. So let's make something delicious. So I'm just going to mash the sweet potatoes like this, and it's enough. I'm going to add the garlic, you see, to the sweet potatoes. Yeah, I'm going to use that spoon. You see the spoon I have there with the garlic. And then I'm going to add some butter. You don't really need to measure it, but I'm just adding a good scoop of butter. It's not really anything to measure. And you allow it to melt. You see, it's warm. It's still warm, so it will melt very, very soon. You can also melt the butter if you want, but since the potato is warm, I will not bother about that. You see, it's already melted already. Okay. Maybe I will add just a little bit of butter to it. You can also melt the butter if you want, like I said. But if your potatoes are warm, but here is the sweet potatoes, you will not really need that. So I allow it a little bit so I can stir it again. So of course I'm going to add some salt, season, because it's a savory dish. I'm going to add some pepper. So I'm going to add some eggs. So I'm going to add 3 eggs to it. So you have here your eggs. So that is to be certainly delicious eggs. And then what next? We are going to add some flour. So sweet potatoes are really delicious. So I'm going to make it light and floppy, so I'm adding something to it, as if you are baking a pie, but you're not baking a pie. So I'm adding still 1 spoon of flour. So I'm going to add some baking powder. So it's as if you are baking a pie. So it'll be so yummy. Honestly. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we add it in batches. So I know there about how many flour I have added, because I always use the same spoon. So if you want the recipe, let me know. I'm adding them in batches. So look, they are delicious, I think. I have made them a lot of times, so I can immediately see when they are perfect. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt here, because I think the salt is not okay yet, but I will still test it after I bake. I will see if it's enough or not. So with the sweetness of the potato and the blend of the salt and onions and garlic, it will be so delicious. Normally it should be okay, but let's see. Let's test it for ourselves. I will allow it for a few minutes. Where I put the baking powder away. Let me bring my machine. So while we wait for this to be ready, I'll put it here aside. I can show you what we can do with that tray. So I have here a twill. The mouth of my is so big. I don't know if I can survive it, but yes, let's see. Let's see. We'll use this side.
Yeah.
It's so big because I cut it before for another purpose. So let us make the delicious twill. So we are going to make it that it stands. Okay, so I have here delicious twill. So in this beautiful shape, fish shape, so we're just going to add some little twill here, some little microgreens to it. Otherwise I would have added some beautiful edible flowers, but I cannot go to the garden now to pick them. So let me just make here some little decoration. I hope you understand where I'm going. So what do you guys think? Look at the twill. You can serve this as an appetizer. So it's so beautiful. So you don't need even anything to that, you see, with the beautiful bite. So I fill it with some egg and salad, you see, and you can just eat them as a bite, as a, as an appetizer. See how beautiful it is? So let me know in the comments if you like this inspiration for today. This is a garlic twill that I made using garlic powder with a flour, with eggs, egg white, salt and pepper, butter, so, and I fill it with some salad, egg salad. And for appetizer, you can serve this at home if you have the form, of course, to create this design of twill. So it's the inspiration for today. So if you stay tuned, we are still busy with to show you what we make out of these delicious sweet potatoes. So stay tuned so I can keep you step by step. Let me bring my paper.
Chevy Speed.
Hi, Chevy Speed. Thank you. Hi, Chevy Speed. Thank you for joining us.
Chevy 5 Speed.
Chevy 5 Speed. Thank you for joining us. Sorry so much. Thank you for being a really big fan of us. We are here to show you some of our precious recipes. So we are going just to test it first to see what it looks like. Maybe I just want to show you so that you know how it should be. So if it needs more flour or not. So that is why I'm doing a baking to see. So it doesn't really, so because sometimes when a recipe is given, it could be there can be an ingredient missing, or too little or too much. So it is always better that it's too little, and then you can always adjust it. Because if I say to you it's so much flour, you cannot know exactly why, because you are cooking and steaming the potatoes. So when you are steaming the potatoes, there's water coming into the potatoes, so you cannot know exactly how many flour you have to add to the potatoes. But if you are cooking the potatoes in peel entirely, then you are removing the potatoes, then there is no liquid in the potatoes. I can see exactly this amount of flour will be enough. So that is why the testing process is always very important, especially for those who don't really know how to use recipe based ingredient to really make something that they have never made before. So I'm going to allow it now to make the testing, and we will see if it's okay or not, if we need to adjust the recipe or not. So you see it's perfect, so we don't need to adjust the recipe. So you see that it's perfect. It's like, you see, it's going out of the form, so we don't need to adjust this recipe. So let me just allow it to cook. So it's perfect. So it's so I cannot even wait to show you guys. It's so delicious. I made this so much and everybody love it. So I say I'm going to share this, my delicious secret recipes, with you guys. But if you want the recipe, I'm not sharing this recipe with everybody because it is so special and precious to me. So but if you like to have this recipe, let me know in the comments so I can share this recipe with you guys, because this recipe is so delicious and everyone love it here. Look at that, is the end result. I'm just showing you, see. And when you allow it, you see how beautiful the color is from behind. Then let me show you. Look how tender it is. Look at that, how tender it is. And even when you leave it now till tomorrow, it will be more floppy and more soft. Why? Because of the baking powder that I added to it, and the crunch of the sugar and the crunch of the garlic and the onion. It's so delicious, honestly. So let me bake more so that I can show you guys that you see what it looks like. So honestly, it's so delicious. So I'm just going to bake two. I will stop because I will allow it. So it's always better that you allow it for some hours, then it will become very light. It will become, so you see now it's floppy, but it will still become more lighter, and it will become so crunchy also when you bake it from outside, but from inside it become very light because of the addition of it's so delicious. Love it. So yeah, so good. Everyone loves this here, everyone. So this is my secret recipe. If you like to have this recipe, let me know. I'll share it with you guys. But they are so good. So this is potato waffles. Potato waffles I am making, but with my secret ingredients. Look at it. So let's wait. I cannot even wait. They are so good. They are so delicious. Look at that. What do you think? But I'm still going to allow it to bake very well because I like that golden crunch behind that crunch in my waffles. So I want it to be crunchy. I want the skin to be dark like this. That is how I love it. So just keep tuned so that you can see how beautiful this look like. It's amazing. Everyone love it. Honestly, everyone love this recipe. Everyone asks about, look at what I was talking about. See how beautiful it looks. So there you have it. That delicious sweet potato waffles, but with my secret recipe. So it is not like the sweet potato waffle that you have everywhere. So no, this is specially, it is really delicious. Honestly, I think everyone will be baffled to receive this delicious recipe. And when they have this kind of waffle given to them, oh, they will be so glad they had it. Look at how crunchy, you see it's crunchy. I will still give it 1 minute, 1 20 seconds to give it more gold. So I prefer it like that because inside is still very so soft, and from outside is so crunchy, and that texture of butter, sweet and savory, it is wow, it is mind-blowing. Everybody will love it. So what are you waiting for? Let me know in the comments if you want, so I can send you this delicious recipe. Let me know in the comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. So so let me share with you this delicious waffle. This is one of my secret recipes. I don't share it with everyone, but if you guys want this recipe, let me know in the comment below so I can share this recipe with you guys. This is made, it's not a waffle of flour. Yes, there's flour added to it, but mostly it's from sweet potato. So you can test the sweet potato in the waffles, and you can test the savory, that is the salt, and with the sweet, combining with the sweet, the onions and garlic. It is so delicious. So look at that, how it looks. So let me take it out so you see how beautiful it looks like. So sweet potato waffle made with my secret ingredients. You see how beautiful it is. I think everyone will be amazed to have this. So let me put it down and let me bring the other one. So because I wanted to leave it to be crunchy, so that's, look how beautiful it is. So you can see the other way around. Even children will love this. Children will really love it. They will say, wow, what is that, mommy? What is that, daddy? Look, what are you making today? It is so beautiful and so delicious. So, and they are, look, they are so crunchy. They are so crunchy. You see, they are so crunchy from inside and from outside, but from inside they are so soft and they are so tender and so delicious, because I already tested this. They are so good, honestly. I'm so they are so good, honestly. They're so delicious. So let me just finish. Yes, let me finish my mouth, so because they are so good. I don't know what to say to you guys, but they are really good. So let me present to you guys today inspiration. You saw it. So you saw today inspiration. I have here the fish tuile that is made from garlic. Then I filled it with a little bit of, see how beautiful they look. This colorful dark, they are made of garlic, so there's no synthetic ingredients here. It's made from black garlic, which is a garlic that is fermented, so they change into black color. So we added to the flour and created this beautiful tuile that you see. So you can use it for decoration of your plates of any type. You can serve it to savory plate, to any size of plate, any type of dish that you want. So they are also really delicious. I love them also. So you see the crunch? Yeah. You see how crunchy they are? Mmm. They are so delicious. Mmm. They are so good. So, mmm. So, you have seen what I made today. The tuile from garlic, black garlic, and here is the sweet potato waffles. So, do you guys enjoy it? You love what we are doing here? Make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, share with your friends and family. Tell someone about our channel because we are here to inspire you guys to cook delicious meals in the comfort of your own home using common ingredients you can find around you. That is why we choose every day a simple ingredient to create something special to share with you guys, like what you see today, sweet potato waffles. Yes, there are a lot of waffles, but this particular one is so good and so delicious. If you have this recipe, I think you will be so proud to share it also with your friends and family by making these waffles and bringing it to your dining table for your guests to enjoy. So also with simple ingredients, we have here the garlic that you can also share and make delicious meals also for everyone to enjoy. So here with Chef Viviane, thank you everyone for joining us on this today live streaming. Thank you guys. I love you all from our little kitchen of in Klavertje in our little city of Kuno, from the province of West Flanders, from our little country of Belgium. Thank you everyone. Ciao and see you next time in another episode. Ciao. Bye bye everyone.